So many years ago, I'm thinking like, what do you want to say, 2008, so maybe 10, uh, a very long time ago, I think at latest 2010, I decided, I was going to do a replication thing and redo Roadrunner, in which case I ended up making probably something, really bad. I think I messed up the dimension somewhere because I'm pretty sure it's not uphill into that final break run. But alas, it was a rebuild of Roadrunner, the one at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Old, Arrow, I think I got the dimensions a little bit wrong, though. But, it was an attempt at something, clearly. I don't think trains are that close to this. What I could do is, I could actually make another attempt at doing this a little bit better, because I think there's a little bit of inaccuracy there. But, that's for another day. Otherwise, this is the Rattler. I do not take any credit at all for this. This came from the Roller Coaster Tycoon Track Exchange many years ago, just like the first thing was built, because that's when, I found it many years ago. So, I take no credit for this at all. I'm not going to. I don't want to. But, it is the old Rattler. I don't know how I would ever redo IRAT. And, needless to say, I think whoever did this did a really good job. Track Exchange is dead, so there's no way to get back to Delta or such a thing. But I don't know. Little, trim brake equivalent, I guess. And then your, Super Helix. It's like the staple thing of the Rattler. Jeez Louise, it goes forever. I don't think the game makes the Rattler rough enough. But actually, those stats aren't right. Because whatever they encoded it with or something, I have no clue. Let's get the real numbers. Yeah, those are the real numbers. No clue how those compare to the actual thing, but that's just sort of showing that off. It exists. I have it. I have a lot of other things in the Track Exchange too. I mean to show some of that off at some point. Although, I can't take credit for any of it. And then lastly, this is actually my own representation of the Superman Krypton coaster, also at Fiesta Texas. I can't do IRAT. I'm not going to do Wonder Woman, the being built. I can't do a 4D flyer, and I'm not going to. And I don't really plan on doing the spinny skateboard ride either. I've already done Poltergeist, so, I'll drop that link in the description. Because, Poltergeist, I'm pretty proud of that. Oh yeah, Powder Keg, that's another thing I kind of redid. Again, I just gotta show that off later. That's from my old computer, before any of this was done, but this is new. Just going to go over a little bit more of it. So, I used the extended coaster base for this back before, Platinum was released. The extended coaster didn't really exist. So, any other representations wouldn't have been as good. But, I'm kind of happy with this. So, hope you all enjoy Superman Krypton Coaster Replication. unfortunately, the brake run section is where I run into difficulties with inaccuracy. So, it's not perfect by any means, but I'm overall happy with the representation. If I really want to do the scenery, I could try, but I'm not going to, at least for right now, because I don't really work with that. I should try at some point for some other rides and make my own theming for my own ride, but you know, this is redoing the tracking for Superman, and I'm pretty happy with it, and that's the main focus of this video. I will go over other things another time, and you know, again, I think the stats on this one are actually relatively close to matching that of the actual Krypton coaster, so I'll drop the RCTV link for Superman so you can quickly compare it. Or I'll drop the comparison in the description. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.